morning, Audubon, and welcome to Mullumbimby Season Reading. As our tradition at Audubon, we're going to remember that character counts, and it's the reason for the season. We're going to begin with our story of the Mullumbimby Jungle, Part 1, and as we finish each segment of the story in the next 6 days, we'll be lighting one by one the branches of character on the Mullumbimby tree. And watch for the character tikis. They'll be making their way out to the hallway with lights all aglow. And let's begin. The Mullumbimby Jungle. Michael was in trouble again, the kind where Dad yelled through his teeth without moving his lips. How was he supposed to know that his dog Jewel would dig up the whole front yard looking for the bone Michael hid? He climbed up into his treehouse, his special place for trouble, and hopefully Dad wouldn't find him. And Michael wondered, oh boy, why do I always mess up? Well, that's when it happened. Vines dropped down, trees popped up, and jungle sounds sang out. Water gushed in, and as Michael grabbed a vine, he looked into the toothy jaw of snapping crocodiles. One spoke up. No worries, mate. I'm Clem. Welcome to Australia's Mullumbimby Jungle. Australia? Asked Michael. How did I get here? Oh, if I don't get back home, I'm going to be in real trouble. Well, Clem explained. I'm afraid the only way out of it here is to climb to the top of the Mullumbimby tree. Oh, where is it? I'm a whiz at climbing, asked Michael. Well, I heard tell it's somewhere in the outback. Clem swished his tail. That's on the far side of this swamp. Hop on board and I'll float you across. Oh, Michael inched on Clem's back and sailed through a sea of crocodiles. Finally, happened to be on land again, Michael saw that the outback stretched as far as his eyes could see. Well, we're going to stop right there in that section of the story, boys and girls, because Michael definitely had to be trustworthy to hop on the back of a crocodile. We have with us some second graders who think they have a pretty good idea of what trustworthiness means. So they're going to share it with you, and we're going to see if we can light the red branch of the Mullumbimby tree. Okay, second graders, would you please stand up? And we're going to begin with Genevieve. Genevieve, would you like to tell us how you are trustworthy?
I tell the truth to my family and I don't lie.
Oh, telling the truth and not lying. Sometimes you think, oh, if I just tell a little white lie, I won't get in trouble. But guess what? One lie leads to another lie, so great idea. All right, and we have next, Tasia.
I am trustworthy when I return something that doesn't belong to me.
And Latasia is trustworthy when she returns something that doesn't belong to her. Maybe she finds something on the playground or maybe some money, always turns it into her teacher first. And Maverick, what about you?
I'm trustworthy when I admit I did something.
When you admit you did something, when you make a mistake? Because sometimes we all do that. None of us are perfect. Even Michael in the Mullumbimby Jungle, he didn't mean to dig up the whole front yard. He was just playing a game. But it's best to be honest right away and tell your parents and admit that you did something and get it off your conscience. And Boston, what about you?
I am trustworthy when I do not cheat on homework or a test.
Oh, wow. And you're so smart, you don't need to cheat, do you? Okay, Boston reminds everyone, do your own work and do your best. Trustworthiness. Don't ever cheat. Well, boys and girls, you can follow us, and we're going to have Clem help us, too. And the boys and girls from second grade, we're going to take a trip over to that Mullumbimby tree, and we're going to see if they can light up the red branch of trustworthiness. Follow us over to the tree. Hey, boys and girls, you can stand right here. Clem and I will go to the tree. Well, here we are at the Mullumbimby tree, and we're going to see if the second graders have the right stuff when it comes to being trustworthy. We're going to dim the lights, and we're going to plug in the first branch of the tree. Okay, lights, please. And
Let's see.
we see red. That's a good sign, trustworthy second graders. Thanks so much for helping out. We can put the lights back on now. Well, Audubon, that concludes day 1 of Mullumbimby season greeting, but we got 5 days to go. So remember, tomorrow, wear green, and thank you for wearing red today to celebrate responsibility. I'm sorry, tomorrow we're celebrating responsibility. Today it was trustworthiness. And remember, the best way to always have to think you don't have to make up a story is to always be honest. And if you're always honest, you don't have to get your facts straight because you're telling the truth. So have a great day on Audubon, and we'll see you tomorrow. Wear green.